Welcome to the first ever, what are we calling this? Marriage wrestling conversations?
Yeah.
Who knows if we'll release this or not.
MWC.
MWC. Look at us recording. You're so nervous right now. We haven't recorded in a long time.
I'm sitting, my posture is so upright. This never happens.
I think you care about posture. That's normal. Right?
No. I'm always slumped over.
Well, we'd like to welcome all of our My Wife Thinks fans.
It's been a while.
And this might be a podcast you don't like at all, to be totally honest, because this one is...
It is definitely a niche.
A niche.
Yeah.
We might record some My Wife Thinks episodes, though, if we have this set up anyway.
I think that would be fun. We owe our listeners an update.
Yeah, because we handled one podcast so well, we should just be able to do two now.
I agree. Easily. It's the same setup. Two birds, one stone.
Two birds.
That whole thing.
Two birds, one stone. Well,
we could tag team it.
Tag team. Yep, keep those wrestling references coming. Keep those coming. Those are going to be good. Well, Adrienne, we had a full...
Jordan.
What?
You never talk to me like that.
We're on a podcast. We don't talk how we just normally
sorry.
talk.
Yes, proceed.
Are you crying right now?
No, it's just really funny to me. Well, Adrienne.
I can say your name.
I know.
If we were a tag team right now, we would not be doing well.
No,
we wouldn't be tagging in. We'd be doing the thing where we're reaching and reaching.
No, I'd be holding the rope so limp in my hand and being
yeah.
You're not tagging me.
It's like you could probably get a little
closer. I have like an extra 2 feet that I could get closer to you, but I'm not.
You could probably be a little closer there.
Okay.
Well, I want to start this off by a very big moment in our marriage. Maybe one of the most special moments to me.
The birth of our daughter?
No, that'll be for the other podcast. Okay. But there was a really big moment that happened last December, I believe, is when it was. At that point, I'd been watching wrestling for about a year. I think you had started to be a little more invested than you were originally.
Oh, I know where this is going now.
You know where this is going?
Yeah.
And unprompted, without me pushing you to say this, without any sort of, quid pro quo. What's the word I'm looking for? Blackmail.
Yeah.
Coercion. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Coercion. You said...
This is the proudest you ever were of me.
Wrestling... Well, don't interrupt me while I'm saying this. You said wrestling is art.
That is not a direct quote.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Well, will you tell the story then?
We had our friend over, and we were watching wrestling all together. I had now been exposed to the storylines for so long that I had opinions about what was happening at this point. I used to just kind of read my book while you would watch and our friend Carter would watch. And then it's hard to block out wrestling. They're pretty in your face and loud. And so then I became more invested. At this point, our friend starts complaining about the storyline and being like, man, that sucks. And I said, yeah, but all art makes you feel something. It doesn't have to be good, right? Like the feeling doesn't have to be positive. But it made you feel something, and that's what art does. I think that's what it was. It made you feel something, and that's what art does.
Yeah. So you said wrestling is art.
Just
to make it concise. You kind of have a long-winded way of getting there, but you're saying wrestling is art. Do you remember the storyline was? This is a big moment in wrestling.
No.
Maybe the biggest thing to happen in a while.
I don't remember. I just know that he really loves Penta, and CM Punk. Was it one of those two?
No. It was in December. It had to deal with one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. And
Hulk Hogan died.
Well, that'd be a weird way to go. Wrestling is art after Hulk Hogan died.
I just don't remember the timeline. We had a baby in November, Jordan. I don't remember. It's all a blur.
It was John Cena's retirement. It was
Oh,
John Cena tapping out
John Cena
and how
tapping out.
devastated people were. They were cutting to people. I think this was the first time you noticed just how impactful wrestling can be. Like you'd seen stuff before. This was a real moment where people had really intense emotions, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And it was everywhere. It wasn't just in the wrestling world. Like it was on the news that John
Yeah.
Cena was retiring. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah, so he tapped out and Carter was upset.
yeah, I don't know if he will get upset about things, but I don't know if he was as upset about it. He was definitely like, why would they do? Like, he wasn't like, it wasn't the same as like,
Yeah, it wasn't tears streaming and yelling, but like he was like, why would they do that? Like he's had such a great career. Why would they do that? And I was like, yeah, but it made you feel something, right? That's what art does.
that's what art does. And like, I think I knew I loved you before,
Once
but
again, we'd had a baby the month before.
yeah, but this really made it seem like that was a good
This
decision.
solidified it.
That
Oh,
really made it like
good.
a good
I'm glad.
decision. And it was funny because when we were just deciding to do this podcast, we've been talking about it for a while. Reflecting on this moment, you were saying, what if we called our podcast The Art of Wrestling?
I did. I truly put that out there and he just starts laughing. I was like, What's funny about that? Like, I think that's a good name."
Because it's probably the most famous wrestling podcast ever made.
Which I had never heard of.
Made by CM Punk. And well, that doesn't exist anymore. Like they don't do episodes now. CM Punk and Colt Cabana, where after CM Punk left the WWE on bad terms, he did this podcast talking smack all the
Like
time.
to bash
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes, exactly. Not wrestling, but WWE in particular. To be totally fair with you, I've never listened to this podcast, but I know what it is. I know the lore of it. And it was
And
brought up in the most recent WrestleMania run with Roman Reigns and
and I
him.
mean I did know that CM Punk had left wrestling and then he came back and so it was, a lot of beef there, some
Yeah.
bad blood. But I did not know that he had done a podcast. I did not know the name of the podcast. So I thought I'd come up with this amazing podcast name. Turns out it is. It's just already been done.
One, it's totally funny you didn't know about that podcast. It is funny that you thought you were maybe the only person who had said wrestling is art before, and that nobody would ever think to use that as a podcast name.
Did seem like coming out of left field for me. Okay, and I'm not trying to bash on it right now. I'm just saying that I guess people don't know how I came into wrestling. You were an avid fan when you were younger, and then took a hiatus, and then
Similar to
WWE.
CM Punk.
Sorry, I can't remember. It was SmackDown that came through.
Yeah, SmackDown came through
SmackDown came through in
November.
November of 24, and you decided like, hey, this would be kind of nostalgic. Let's go. And I said, sure, I guess you'll have to explain things to me. So we go, but you can't just go see wrestling. You need to know what's going on. So you did hours of research and homework and like reading up on things
I don't know
and
about
videos.
hours. I don't know
Hours.
about I asked my friend Marty, who's a big wrestling fan, what should I be caught up on? He informed me about the Bloodline, which I didn't really know what that
You
was.
sent me articles.
Yeah. Does it take you an hour to read an article?
No,
Skim it.
but I just mean that you sent me multiple
You don't have to
articles, but
take that
you
long
had
to
already
read it.
digested so much other stuff. And anyway, so we go and see the show, and it was great. It was actually when it was Jade who ends up on the car.
Yeah, so that was when Jade and Bianca were tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody knocked Jade onto a car at the Delta Center.
Yeah.
And everyone thought it was Liv Morgan, and everyone thought it was Raquel.
Yeah.
But Naomi
they
said,
were
Naomi
suspicious.
said, I'll step in. I'll help out. Be a tag team partner with you, Bianca. And now look, they're both
That
pregnant.
lying back. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say that lying backstabber. Holy vessels of motherhood. So that was the show we went to. There was a lot going on,
Well,
and it was pretty entertaining. And
was
they
a big
actually
show,
filmed
too.
2 shows that night.
Yeah, sorry, I was interrupting you. But that's what I was going to say. Because the next week was Thanksgiving, and so they'll usually record that SmackDown early so the players players, wrestlers can
The athletes.
have some time away.
So we watched that, and then Jordan was like, I might just watch a few more just because I'm invested
Well,
now.
they were setting up the big, honestly, a huge thing happened that night is that, which like I didn't appreciate at the time. It's kind of crazy. This big storyline was that Solo had taken the Ulafala,
Oh.
and he had his own bloodline, the Bloodline 2.0, which was him, Bronson Reed, Jacob Fatu. It's crazy to see how far this storyline's gone just since we were watching.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu, two of the Tonga brothers were there too.
Talatonga and
It
Tamatonga?
wasn't Tala he wasn't in. It was Tongaloa and Tamatonga, I believe, which Tongaloa is now released.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. They don't die. um, and Roman had his original bloodline, which was him, the Usos, and Sammy, because he was an honorary bloodline member.
I kind of forgot that he was in the bloodline.
Yeah.
That was cute.
But they're building to the War Games match, which is 5 versus 5, and Roman only had 4 people. And so there was this tension. Like then Solo came out and was like, "We're gonna destroy. They don't even have 5 people. We're gonna destroy them." And Roman, the episode before, had tried calling Paul Heyman, who he'd not been in contact with, because Paul Heyman got injured by the new bloodline. But Paul Heyman didn't answer the phone, so we didn't know what was going to happen. And then in our show, Paul Heyman returns, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry. You need 5 people for this. I know who your 5th person is going to be."
Yeah, I forgot.
Who was?
CM Punk.
CM Punk. Isn't that kind of crazy?
That
Like
is
watching it
kinda
now, I
crazy.
realize that's a pretty big episode of SmackDown to have Roman there and CM Punk there. Cody was there. We saw Cody and Kevin Owens fight.
Yeah.
We saw a pretty big.
We saw Bianca Belair.
Yeah. And those were the preliminary matches to decide the first United States Women's Champion, which we saw Chelsea Green for the first time. Who's
She
become our
was
favorite.
so fun. Yeah, we love her.
Yeah. Your favorite Becky was not there. She hadn't returned yet.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, so looking back on that episode that we saw.
So it was a crazy episode.
Yeah, but I didn't fully
a
appreciate
crazy
it.
night.
I kind of want to see that War Games match. Like because that's the little research I did was on the Bloodline. I was like, oh, I want to see what happens with Roman. And
So we really eased into wrestling. We just want to see War Games. We just want to see.
I don't know if
next
it's
thing.
even we. It's probably just
It was
me.
you. And I was just kind of sitting there being like, isn't this fun? He's reconnecting with his inner child. Like, this is great. Fast forward. We have weekly Monday Night Raw hangouts now.
Yep.
And anytime there's like a Saturday main event, we've got a party going on at our house.
If we can swing it.
Yeah, if we can swing it. Like I said, we had a newborn in November of this last year, so 25. And how many wrestling events did we have where she was just like zonked out in my arms and then everyone's just watching it and like yelling around her? She learned how to sleep through that real quick.
Yeah, it's been good for her. Well, honestly, when she was first born, I'd get up really early with her, and I would watch wrestling in the mornings while I was holding her and feeding her or whatever. And this is the other big thing. We went to wrestling in November of 2025. We had a baby November 2026.
We went in 24.
Sorry,
We
24.
had a baby in
Yeah,
25.
Sorry, November 2026 doesn't exist yet. 2025. Do you remember what she was born on?
The 17th?
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
in
Monday
wrestling.
night. Yeah.
You seem confused about the day there for
I
a
was
second.
like, I'm like, why are you asking me about her birthday? Yes, I remember it. Oh, she was born Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Do you remember what the special occasion was that night? I made jokes
No,
about it, but
I was
you were
pretty
kind of busy
preoccupied.
being pregnant.
Being newly not pregnant and like blood transfusions and stuff.
Well, leading up to it, I was making a joke too, because it was John Cena's last appearance in
Oh, that's
Madison
right.
Square Garden,
Yeah.
I believe. Or it's either
Our
Madison Square
daughter
Garden or Boston. I think
retired
it was Madison.
John Cena.
It wasn't his last match ever. It was his last appearance. But I think he won the Intercontinental title that night. I could be wrong there.
I did forget about that.
I mean, it's not important. We're slaying it.
Okay, there was so WWE came through again this past November, and they were there on, well, I guess it was Halloween and November 1st. So I am gonna have a baby any day.
I know.
Giantly pregnant. And he goes, do you want to go with me? It's like, no, my feet were
But more,
swollen to the size of tree trunks. And then he's like, well, can I go?
but more importantly, can I go?
I said yes.
But not to Halloween. We did Halloween together.
Yeah, we did do Halloween
SmackDown.
together.
And then I was there. This is the biggest thing that happened in Salt Lake recently. Is this gonna play? CM Punk won the world title. It's visual aid for you.
Good job. He was there.
Okay, I think this has been really good so far. How are you feeling about this?
It is making me really happy.
One thing
I
I
just-
want to talk about. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that, like, so wrestling definitely became a part. It was a dabble at first, and like, hey, let's watch a few episodes, and then it became a tradition, like a weekly thing. And then I thought it was just Monday night, but then I learned it was actually Monday night for Raw, then SmackDown on Friday nights, and then there's Saturday main events sometimes.
Sometimes.
And then there's, WrestleMania, there's King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring,
Yeah.
there's
Tuesday
Money in the
nights.
Bank, Tuesday night NXT, and then you started watching AWE too.
Which I really didn't plan to get in on, but because we started watching it together when I was in the mornings with Juniper,
Now
just have
it's your
something to half watch while I was
Yeah.
half asleep. I turned on AEW, and I felt.
Oh, I said AEW, sorry.
What'd you say?
I said AWE.
Oh, aw. But I felt myself getting invested in those, and I was like, "This is so stupid." It can take over your life, though, because so a few months after we went to the original show we went to, which was spurred on because of that Mr. McMahon documentary. That's really why I got back into it.
Which was interesting to watch.
Yeah. Then you threw me a birthday party, kind of tongue in cheek, because it wasn't like I was enjoying it.
I was so proud of myself. I made any like 10, 11-year-old boys, like, who's a wrestling fan, like, dream birthday party. I threw that for my husband. And we had a WWE poster. We had a tablecloth. We had SmackDown stuff going. I had a WWE light. All sorts of things. We had balloons.
It's behind you right now. You can see it
Oh, yeah.
up there.
Up there. Right there. We had balloons. And
my
so he
friends came
walks in.
over.
He walks in. He knew that we were going to have people over, but didn't realize that I was going to decorate. And we had streamers. It was quite the occasion.
And people bought me wrestling action figures. That's kind of a joke.
But now you have a full
Now I
collection.
have a lot. Well, I think our child is starting to wake up from a nap. I'm annoyed she woke up because I do want to get you on camera complaining about Becky Lynch and Sol Ruca. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Marriage Wrestling Conversations, I think, is what's the MWC.
MWC.
Do we like that?
I kind of do.
All right.
Mary's going to be here in 3 minutes. Should we just come back upstairs and record some more?
Okay. So we're not ending just yet. We're back. We stepped away because our child was waking up, which I think will be a common occurrence when we continue this podcast.
They don't need to know that.
We don't need to know what.
That we stepped away. It's a different day. We've got different clothes on, man.
I think this is all going to be part of the same. I think that's fine.
Okay.
That's what makes us lovable, that we like wrestling and we're a happy family. We have to sell that. We have to sell that to the people.
Please keep that in. We're
Okay.
happy, damn it.
But I didn't want to end the episode because there's something that's really fresh on your mind that required a wardrobe change from both of us. And it's the first time where you've been annoyed by a storyline, I think. There's probably storylines you thought are silly or like didn't work for you. This is the first time where you feel like there was an injustice happening.
Yes.
That you were invested enough in the storyline
Yes.
to be mad about it.
Yes.
Is that true? 'Cause to me, that was a big first moment for
Remember how we were talking about how, it made you feel something? That's what art does.
you. Yeah. I wanted to pull
Well,
that line on you, but I knew it wasn't the
This
time.
pissed me off.
Can I have you hold this just for comfort throughout? And feel free to give a little history on why.
Okay, I think Becky Lynch is one of the coolest wrestlers. She is my ride or die right now. Slash, it should be forever, right? If you're going to say ride or die. I think she's phenomenal. One, she is kick ass at wrestling. She lands her moves. Everything looks so fluid. She makes whoever she's wrestling with look better. I think that's a skill. And she even talks about how that's like behind the scenes in her book, Becky Lynch, The Man. Um,
Which
yeah,
did I get that for your birthday? I'm trying to remember when I got you this book.
yeah,
Was it a birthday present?
yeah.
Okay.
You got it for my birthday. And then you were sad because it came a couple days late. And you're like, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is lame or not, but you said you would read it. You like reading. Your presentation of it was very funny. And I ended up loving this book. She's very endearing. Okay, so as Rebecca, the person behind Becky Lynch, is talking throughout this book, she's saying that she really loves the art of like making the story, making it sell, and making your opponent look bigger, because all it does is if you win, it's a bigger win for you if your opponent looks cool. And if you lose, well, then it's because you lost because this person was so cool and like so good, and now you need to exact revenge. Which I love that perspective. So taking into account that Rebecca Quinn enjoys that doesn't matter to me because I was so ticked during this. Okay.
Well,
So
do we
Becky
the
Lynch.
fact that Becky Lynch lost the title to Sol Ruca, right?
Yes, those were my next
Oh,
words.
sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
know if you had thought we'd already
No, no,
established
no.
it. Okay.
So Becky Lynch, the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just her saying it.
Sports
Sports
Illustrated,
Illustrated says it.
Bleacher
Bleacher
Report.
Report says
Well,
it.
she says the Bleacher Report.
Yeah, which I do think is cute. Um, I say it, you say it. Even our daughter had a onesie that said it, okay? She somehow loses the title
Do
to
I need to go? Is this distracting you or are you okay?
I'm okay. Will you be able to get it out of
Yeah. Our cat's
our cat is freaking out because there's a closed door.
she can tell
Gasp.
you're worked up.
Yeah, she's my emotional support cat.
Okay.
Anytime I
Sorry.
get worked up, she just hisses, but she needs to be in the same vicinity. Okay,
Started that one over. Sorry, I interrupted.
so Becky Lynch loses her title to a brand new NXT graduate. She's brand new to coming into. She's on SmackDown, right? I get SmackDown and
She's
Raw.
on Raw.
I get SmackDown
Becky's
and
on
Raw
Raw
kind
too.
of mixed up sometimes.
One's red, one's blue. One's on
Thank
Mondays,
you.
one's on Fridays.
The storylines meld for me, and I just am watching the show.
And there is some crossover, so it's okay.
Okay, so Sol Ruca comes up from NXT, and please do not get me wrong. I am a girl's girl. I think Sol Ruca is really cool. I think that she is good at wrestling. I think she will come into her own, and I like make space for that. Having her win a championship immediately from Becky frickin' Lynch is ridiculous. And yes, I put freaking in there because she is married to Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, that was very good.
And that is just insane. Like we could have pumped like the storytelling. We could have pumped Sol Ruca up with just the fact that she's fighting Becky Lynch, and then Becky could and should have still won. And just because Rebecca Quinn likes to make people look better and really pump up the new people coming through, and like, helping pave the way for them doesn't mean anything to me because Becky Lynch should still have that belt. My heart rate is pulsing right now. I am angry about this. I need to calm down for a second. But now I hate Sol Ruca. And
You
I
do.
didn't want
You
to
really
hate
do.
Sol Ruca, but the worst moment, because once again, I think that she has a lot of potential. Do I think the whole little thing needs some work? Yeah, sure, but that's fine. Like, did you see Becky Lynch's first entrance on WWE? It was stupid too. She did like an Irish jig, and she makes fun of it now. Like she'll come into her own, and that's great.
But when she did the Irish jig, they didn't put an Intercontinental Championship on her, so
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. So, Ruca, your time will come. It should not have been right now. And the thing that infuriated me to the point where I stood up and was like, I can't take this. Was when the crowd started chanting, "You deserve this." Ding, 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 ding. No, what has she freaking done?
That stupid Italian
Nothing.
crowd.
Nothing. She's done nothing to deserve that. I mean, okay.
Your
she
voice
worked up
is even
through-
starting to sound like Becky a little bit. That you get so worked up about this that you turn into Becky's character, and I love it.
What do you mean my voice sounds like
But
her?
her voice, it doesn't even sound like you got a little bit of an Irish in there.
I don't think I
it was
turned
great.
Irish.
No, just a little bit of the intonation that Becky does. I like it.
He says while cowering in the corner. Yeah, everyone else really loves Sol Ruca and they all cheer for her and she's like such a baby face and that's great and I hate it. And also from her perspective, where does she go now? She came in on her first match, like her first like title belt, she wins. That's stupid. Where's the journey? Where's the character growth? Why do we care about her? We don't yet.
Like genuinely, you're right.
I'm glaring at you, and I don't know
as if
why.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
But I love that you're this invested. But there's like, I have such weird conflict because I don't want to like agree with you too much to the point where you're like, well, it's wrestling's stupid. I hate this. So there's part of me that wants to like defend the creative process here. But in total,
Just so I won't be like, well, screw this, we're done.
yeah, I've legit. You've not worked up a couple of times where I'm like, Becky's gonna be okay. They're gonna have her go after the main belt now. And you go, doesn't matter. Sol Ruca shouldn't have won, and you hate her so much now. Even anytime she shows up on screen, if it's not even related to Becky, you're
just
like,
roll my eyes.
oh, Sol Ruca.
You silly soul. Yeah, I am turning into.
Dude, genuinely, I do agree. I feel like we don't really know her personality very well. I feel like they're banking on people knowing the NXT storyline enough, but I don't think you can really bank on that.
I had seen her on NXT a few times.
Yeah,
Like, I really don't watch that with you very often, but like I come in and out, so I've seen her in a few matches, and I thought
She's very athletic and cool.
oh yeah, oh my gosh, in like her last match on NXT where the belt transfers over to I don't remember her name. But she's got
It wasn't even a
makeup.
belt. It just was a rivalry match.
Yeah, like her former
It
best
pushes
friend.
her off off the balcony to the
Off a
tables.
ledge onto the table, and I was like, oh, that looks like it hurts.
I know.
And then she ended up getting like stitches and stuff in her head. Like she's hardcore. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take away anything from her athleticism. I'm just saying she has no place in the WWE holding.
Whoa.
Sorry, holding onto that belt this early in her career. She does have a place in the WWE. Like she is very talented.
Yeah.
But now I'm mad that every time she comes out when I want to support her, I'm like, actually, no. No. And then you're saying,
I was kind of
like,
excited.
okay, yeah, Becky Lynch can go for the main title now. That's so cool. And I'm like, she deserves to have all of the belts,
Yeah. Becky,
And-
2 belts.
which has happened before, should happen again. But now Soul,
See, that little intonation you did is just like a very Becky thing. Sorry. Keep going. Has happened before. Should happen again.
No, that's awful because she makes fun of Trump and does his intonations.
you turn
Now
into
I'm
that.
just turning into Trump. Okay. Trying to calm down. But now, even if she goes for the main belt, now Sol Ruca, forevermore, gets to say, well, I beat you. So really, it should be me with that belt.
Yeah.
Like I can beat you again. And I hate
It's been real tension. Real tension. I'm waiting for them to do something different with Becky.
I wanted to go to Hawaii this year. Not anymore.
Your vacation's ruined. Is that what you're saying? Like how Becky's been posting.
This is
This is another landmark moment. Like you saying it's art is one thing, but then you actually experiencing
the rage.
we'll call these Carterisms. That's my friend that gets really upset about
He
wrestling a
gets
lot.
very upset. We have to talk him down.
I think as I mostly agree with you. I think she could have taken the belt. I feel like I think Becky should have won a match in Italy. But they probably wanted that really hot Italian crowd. Hot as in sexy Italian crowd. No. Lively Italian crowd. To do the You Deserve It. Like, I don't know if an American crowd would have done that, to be totally honest.
We wouldn't have.
Well, I don't know if you speak for everyone.
No, I do. I don't think that an American crowd would have done that because we would have been like, we're all about the underdog. And like, yeah, in this case, Sol Ruca was the underdog, but like, you have to earn it too. Like, you deserve this. No. No. You came up through NXT and you're the hot shot? Cool. That was Becky Lynch. Have you heard of what was it, the four women of the four horsemen? The
The
four
four women
women?
of the four horsemen, yeah.
I'm so filled with rage that I can't remember, but they were like
The
the
four
four
horsewomen.
horsemen.
Yeah. Four horsewomen.
Yeah.
That's how they changed it.
Four horsewomen.
What's funny
I
is
also love that she like don't get me wrong, I want anyone to dress how they want to dress and I love looking at the outfits and stuff on WWE. I think that oh my gosh, Jade's like gladiator outfit so cool. Tiffy has some stuff popping a lot of the time. I think Chelsea Green's outfits make me laugh continuously and she is amazing. But I kind of love that Becky just goes in there and is like, I'm here to win and I'm here to like get down to business.
yeah, Becky family. Becky rules.
Yeah.
We were listening just to capstone this. We were listening to a little bit of Becky on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. And she said something to the extent of like, well, yeah, and I'm at a point in my career where I want to like make the younger generation look better and stuff. And you go, oh, that means she's fine with Soul winning.
Oh, I was
You
so
wanted her
mad.
you wanted her Rebecca to be actually mad about it,
Yeah.
which she could be. She could just be saving face, but I feel
I
like
don't know.
I wanted to see her go after the main title. I'm excited for it. She has one more run in her. Hopefully, many more runs,
Hopefully many more.
But they've
Yeah,
got to
I
get
just
her on the main title scene a little bit,
got filled with
right?
anger. And that once again, I don't care if Rebecca Quinn wants to make the younger generation look better and that she wants to pay her dude, like, you know, like hold a hand out to help the next generation.
Hold a little hang
No.
loose sign out to Sol Ruca.
Step on that hand. I think that they could have done this in a way where I wouldn't have hated Soul.
Yeah, I know. I genuinely I agree with you. I feel like it was rushed, and I feel like we didn't see Soul struggle enough for it to be cool when she won. Does that make sense? Like I
Yeah.
feel like if Becky would have been playing dirty and beating her, which they kind of did in those like DQ matches, but it wasn't very strong to me. I think Becky should have beaten her, and so that puts Soul on a journey to be like, this is the only thing I want. Like, but she really doesn't have a personality in the league yet. She's just kind of like, I'm the good guy. That's her personality right now.
I know. And that's not her fault. Like I said, she'll come into it.
Yeah.
But that takes some time and us to like get a feel for her. Like
Yeah.
in this new arena,
Yeah.
not in NXT.
Well, I just want to say,
My heart rate has gone down a little bit, but I'm still pretty ticked.
I just want to say when I feel like our daughter Juniper is growing up and like going through like a hard time like in junior high or something, and like I look at her, I feel bad, but I go, she's gonna be stronger because of this. That's how I feel about you in this situation right now.
So condescending.
No, you're gonna be a stronger wrestling fan. It's good to be frustrated a little bit.
Yeah, I could be frustrated for other storylines. This just felt cheap. This felt like they did Becky dirty, and also like Soul doesn't have anywhere to go now.
Well, we'll see. We'll check back in later on this. This will be maybe this will be an ongoing segment. Is the Sol Ruca check in of how you're feeling about her? That'd be an interesting segment.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, Hawaii's canceled.
Our vacation's ruined. One last thing I want to do before we get out of here.
Uh-huh.
This is a very rare moment where you didn't see Monday Night Raw and I actually haven't caught you up on what's happened yet.
Yeah, this might be the first time that's happened in like months.
And I don't know if this will keep us or not, but I want to get a live reaction because there was a very big heel turn on Monday Night Raw. Someone related to Becky who's been involved with Becky in the past. It was kind of a surprising heel turn and kind of awesome, to be totally honest. Who do you think it is?
Valkyria?
Whoa, you guessed it on the first try? That's impressive.
I did not have any spoilers.
No, that's amazing. I'm like so proud of you right now.
I was just thinking of who I thought would not do it. And also there's been some tension between her and
Bailey.
Bailey. Thank you.
I should have let you struggle a little bit more on that one. That's
No,
bad on my part.
I'm like,
But I would have guessed. I agree. There's been tension. I would have guessed Bailey was turning heel. Like that would have made sense because she's been a little crazy, you know.
what did she do?
So they had a title shot against Paige and Brie,
Mm-hmm.
and they lost. And even Lyra took the pin. And so Bailey's in the ring, like consoling her, like it's okay, and she just unloads on her. She throws Bailey into the ropes in a really where Bailey falls forward and hits the bottom rope like on her chest or on her back. It looks really awkward how she does it, but it was pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what they do with Lyra because I love Lyra, but I do feel like the crowd's is behind her, and so I think making her a heel is fun and gonna make her more interesting.
Yeah.
But I do love Lyra. Anyway, I'm so proud of you. You guessed that.
Oh, me too.
Wow.
Now you have to
I
keep
didn't
it
know this
in.
podcast made me more proud of you than I already was for being a
Once
wrestling
again,
fan.
I know you don't mean it condescending, but
It's like you're like
"You
a
do
little
so
plant that I've
cute."
nourished, a little wrestling plant.
You do the voices that you do for Juniper, like,
Oh,
"Aw, she's sitting up for the first
yeah,
time."
it's hard when Soroka wins, huh? Huh?
But it was.
I I was watching it going, I think Soroka's gonna win, and in my heart, I wanted her to lose, but also I was like, please let her lose so Adrienne's not pissed. But I was prepared. I was like, well, I mean, they could do some cool things with Becky after this.
Okay, and it wasn't just while we were watching, it was like the next day, just throughout the day, because I don't know, we both are work from home and stuff in the summer, so I would just randomly be like, remember about it and just be so pissed all over again. Be like, that doesn't even make sense. And I think I understand why people get mad when their sports teams like lose now. Just because like it
You
affects
didn't understand
you
it
for
before?
a while. I mean, I get invested in games, but it doesn't weigh on me after the game is
Yeah,
over for very long. It weighs on you. That's happened a couple of times in our marriage where it
true.
was like a couple hours later, and I'm like, "Hey, you seem sad. Are you okay?"
Yeah, the
The
Jazz
Jazz just
were the number one seed
lost.
and they just lost in the second round.
I was like, "Oh, we're still hung up on that."
I will say wrestling has a different sting because literally people
Because
just
it didn't
it
have
just
to
people
happen
yeah
that
people
way.
literally just could have decided to do something different.
Yeah,
It's not that one team just didn't show up or whatever.
that's a good way to phrase it. A different sting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
I need to calm down further from this, but thanks for letting me get some rage out.
That was a great time.
And you know what? If Becky Lynch slash Rebecca Quinn were in this room right now, I feel like she would just be laughing, thinking that this was amazing, that I had that much of a reaction.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Did you
That's
feel
good.
something?"
Yeah.
That's what art does.
But it's hard. There's a line between like it made you feel something, but did it feel earned? But maybe yeah, I don't know.
You deserved it. No.
You did hate that so much. I almost muted the TV. I'm like, let's not even listen to him chant this. All right, well, this has been
So much for quality time in the evening with you.
yeah. Yeah.
No, this has been great.
Okay. Here's to Becky Lynch. And here's we'll be
Mwah.
back with more marriage wrestling conversations.
Unless Soul Ruca.
Yeah, unless Soul Rook is too much. Bye.